Hey, what's good, fam? Yo, so my name's Noble, and I'm here to bring you some information on how to make sure your New Year's resolutions don't suck. All right. Now, again, my name's Noble. If you don't know me, come check out the channel. I got plenty of videos coming, and you'll learn everything you need to know about who I am and the message that I'm here to bring. So check me out. We're coming up on the end of the calendar year. So every year this happens, you know what that means. It's New Year's resolution times, to where we're making these promises to ourselves that most of us won't keep. It's just, it is what it is. It's the truth, right? As much as we like to believe that we're going to eat healthier, that we're going to save money, or we're going to get that six-pack abs for the summertime, for about 90% of us, it's not happening. Science, bro. That's what it is. Science. It ain't happening. So check me out. Studies show that repeatedly less than 10% of people actually achieve their New Year's resolutions each year. Less than 10. So before you go out and buy that gym membership or that new Bluetooth smart juicer that tells you your iPhone how many antioxidants you get from the kale smoothies you won't be making after January 17th, let me give you some tips on how to raise your survival rate for your New Year's resolutions. So, first thing, it's all about creating a new habit. Now, despite popular belief, it's not very hard to create a new habit. At least, it's not if you do it the way that your brain actually works. So we already have all these different habits that we have. And so it can't be that difficult to create new habits, right? And to change a bad habit, we have to replace that with a new one. Or just to create a new habit, the process is essentially the same. To create a new habit, there's three main steps that I'm going to talk to you guys about. And these steps are based on BJ Fogg and Charles Duhigg. Charles Duhigg. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate you, bro. So these guys know science of some sort. All right. So the three things that I have, like the three must-have or table stakes. Well, table stakes, not table stakes. Table stakes. Everybody gets confused, right? It's fine. You learn something new. If you learn something, hit that like button. All right. Anyhow, so the first thing that you have to do, this must have, is you must pick a small specific actions. That's what's going to get us moving forward. Like, get more exercise. That's not really a small action. Or eat healthier. That's not very specific, right? So this is a big reason why a lot of our New Year's resolutions fail. That's why 90% of us don't actually execute, because they're just too vague or they're too large. Now, what we're going to do, we must pick something small and impactful. Like something, for example, instead of get more exercise, let's say I'm going to take the stairs when I get to work, when I get to the office. Now, if you don't have stairs, then it'd be like I'm going to walk around the building before I go inside. Whatever the case may be, but just some extra step. And if you want to eat healthier, like say, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to eat healthier, take a small action and say, I'm going to have a smoothie in the morning with kale in it. Now, these are relatively small actions, and these are where we'll start getting a foothold in accomplishing and building that new habit. Right? Now, the other thing that we want to do, we must attach this new habit to an existing habit. So the trick is to find a habit that you already have established, something that you do every single day or at least 5 days a week, and attach the new habit to that. That old habit, that established habit, is going to be your cue for the new habit, how things are formed. Like, for example, so you're already going to work, right? You get up, you go to work, you're walking through the door of the office. Walking through the door of the office can then become your cue to take the stairs. Couple flights. If you work on the 15th floor, 15th floor, baby, let's roll. I'm down. Let's get it. But if not, if you want to walk 15 flights, do 2 and then get on the elevator up there. Start small, but let that be your cue to take the stairs. Another one would be like, getting up in the morning. So getting up in the morning would be your cue to have your kale smoothie. You're already walking in the kitchen anyway. Walking in the kitchen in the morning, first thing, your cue, get the smoothie rolling. Boom. Small habits to existing habits, built-in cues. All right? Now, here's the really, really, really important part. 90%, again, like I said, 90% fail. And I believe this is the main reason why. You must make the new habit as easy as possible, at least for the first week, as easy as possible. Now, because, when you're establishing a new conditioned response, you have to practice this response. This response has to kick in at least like 3 to 7 times before it kind of sticks. Like there's an old saying that, 21 days to form a new habit and things of that nature. Maybe, sure, for some. But science and the studies that I found were that 3 to 7 times for this simple new thing to follow that cue helps that habit stick. So you want to make it as easy as possible. Now, one of the things that you can do to make that super easy is like put a note on your phone or a reminder on your phone so when you get to the office that it pops up. It says, hey, take the stairs. So that way you don't have to think about it. It's a reminder right there. Boom, it tells you right there. Or you can say, have everything ready for your kale smoothie in the morning. Like put the kale into the blender the night before, ready to go. All the things that you need for it in the refrigerator right there. So you walk in, grab it out of the fridge. Kale smoothie. Hey, iPhone, how many antioxidants did I get? Right. But you want it right there and ready to go. Now, this is what makes the habit super easy, because if it's hard, you won't do it. So before I summarize, go ahead, if you found some value here, go ahead and like and comment and subscribe and stand by for some more videos, because if you found this informational, there'll be many more videos that you'll find informational too. We're all about building some things here. If you know someone that can use this video, then you can share the wealth and share this video. All right. Hey, so in summary, so let me break this down to you. So I'm going to recap everything that we talked about. Now, first thing I talked about was making a new habit. You want to be specific and you want to break it down into small, simple actions. And that's gonna be super helpful. So the second thing that I talked about was attaching this new habit to something you already do. Now, this is where putting it into your daily system, into your daily routine is going to pay off big. This is going to contribute to obtaining these larger goals later. But you want it to be something simple and small and attached to something you already do. So when you don't feel like doing it those days, it's already automatic. You're just flowing with it. Habit, right? Habit is the normal routine. Third thing, you want to make this habit super easy. Like have everything set up beforehand and ready to go. So it's like easy like Sunday morning. 'Cause I'm easy, yeah. Easy like Sunday morning. What you know about Lionel Richie? Pop. All right, now there's some other things that I kind of left off here, but I want to bring it up right now. You don't want to set too many new habits or too many new goals. Again, your attention's spread out, you make it more cumbersome, and it's not that simple action anymore. You want to pick maybe 1 or 2 of the most important ones and focus on them. And then once you're crushing those, once that's like the normal routine and it's you don't even think about it anymore, then look at moving into something a little bit or the next habit. All right. So another thing is that you don't have to wait for New Year's Day to come around, or like your birthday or Arbor Day or whatever the case may be, because procrastinating gets you nowhere. Take the time, do it now, make it happen. Unless you gotta like wait for your Bluetooth blender to come in from Amazon. It gets there pretty quick. Either way, you can get started right now and you can get ready and prepared. Carpe diem. Seize the moment, seize the day. However it goes, I don't know, it's on a mug somewhere. But last thing last thing that I want to bring up to you guys is if you slip up, if you fail, 90% of people fail, but all this information is definitely going to help your average go up. But if you do backslide and you fail on a day or a week or whatever the case may be, don't worry about it. Just start again. Just start again. You don't lose when you fail. Don't lose. You only lose when you quit. So don't quit. All right? Hey, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate this. I appreciate you listening to me ramble. But get out there, make it happen, get savage, stay savage. Let's get it. Noble out. I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Hey.